Good morning. I'm hoping that I've got the sound going because I'm not getting the notification sounds. So it'd be lovely for someone that's one of the first on here to let me know that I have got sound. It's a little bit weird. I'm listening to the birds outside in the trees. They're absolutely superb. Can you hear them? It's a beautiful morning in respect of, wow, we're alive in a wonderful world. It's been raining. It's cloudy again. The wind is picking up, but I'm sitting here and listening to these beautiful birds. I don't know which ones. They're probably just plain Jane little birds sitting out there. Great. Thank you, Marie. Wonderful to see you here this morning. Thank you, thank you. And Rosa, good morning. Good morning. Not sure if I've seen you there. I can't remember that little picture unless you've changed it. So, Deb, great. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Great. I love that. So the sound is perfect. That's good. Now, we're here for our regular daily morning card reading, the spread that I'm using with the Lenormand deck. It is, what day are we? Tuesday, the 22nd of December, the day after a solstice or the day of a solstice, whichever way our timings go. As far as the 21st or 22nd, I know there's been a lot of published stuff about it. The conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn, I believe it was last night. I did go out just after they'd finished that absolute conjunction. I'd nearly forgotten to go and look. I was busy with my meditation. So, good morning, Dee. How are you? And we've got Cindy Lee here. Good morning. And Marina, good morning to you. Whoops. Missed that. Good morning to you. My finger slipped. A bit fast it is on this button. Now I'm going to move over to the cards, and I might have to tweak how I've lined them up because that's the one step that I didn't remember to do. So remember to tune into your own intuitive senses and have that inner awareness of what the messages are that you're receiving. Yeah, I thought I might have missed the mark in how I lined that up. And now, of course, that I'm doing the readings, the sun starts to shine and it gives it a very nice light glow to the cards. That'll be right. But we're here, we can see the cards, and we're going to continue to move forward with the reading. We've got another Facebook user that's there. I'm assuming you might be in the group. If you click that little message at the top that says eCam, allow eCam access, because that's how I would be feeding into the group this morning, is via my eCam link. Okay, and that way we'll be able to see your name. Cindy Lee, good morning over on the my time. Whoops. Yeah, that's what these little mice things do occasionally. Miss the mark. It's running around so fast. Good morning, Sarah. How are you this morning? And we've got Kat here. Good morning, Kat. Jaden's there too. Wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Yes, it is looking like your link's not working. Hey, that's fine. If you want to, you could just put your name after your greeting so that I know who it is that's actually there. I'm not suspicious. That's not the different connotation in that word. I dare say it might be Caitlin, but we'll see. Caitlin might put her phone number, not a phone number. I don't want you doing that. Might put your name after the comment. And we've got Shaz here over on the Be Live. Wonderful to see you here. Sharon. So that's why you popped over into the Be Live. Now, Sharon, are you actually on my... Oh, Sharon Rooney. Yes. Gotcha. Yeah. That's wonderful. Look, you don't have to swap pages or anything. All I like to do is acknowledge everyone as they come in. It's wonderful to see you all here. I'm going to get on to the reading now, though, because what we've got, our 5-card reading, and it is the workspace is where the letter is. Just a quick explanation for those of you who may be new and haven't seen this card spread before. This is the first position, so it's the letter is in the workspace. What we've got here with the fish is the home space. We've got the clouds in the unexpected position, and we've got the magnifying glass in our role. That's that position. And right in the center, it's usually it is the outcome, and we've got the mountain there in the outcome. So a very interesting spread this morning. What I allowed them to do this morning. Oh, good morning, Fiona. Wonderful. All in the mass here. And that we're in a beautiful energy this morning. Well, at least I know I am. So now I've forgotten almost what I was up to. That's the deck, and I'll leave that sitting there for those of you who may like to purchase your own. You can search for the Gilded Reverie Lenormand by Sarah Marchetti. I am using the expanded edition because it just gives those few extra cards like we have here with the magnifying glass is one of them. Okay, let's get into our reading. Feel into it, tune into your messages, and see what letter has to say for you. This is in that workspace, remember, and it's the written word in whatever form it is that you're reading it, as far as it could be the messages on your phone, it could be emails, it could be a handwritten letter, it could be that you're dealing with legal documents today, just finalising things that need to be more official and have the depth of correctness there. It does remind me of certainly having the I's dotted, the T's crossed, making sure it's signed and dated correctly, all things that need to be legal being done, so that if there is any doubt later and somebody decides that they'll contest or query the documents, that there is nothing left to be doubted and that it is actually holding its own space and, like a bucket holding the water, so that you can actually know fully that what you have intended with these documents are what is the actual fact in the long term. So I am feeling that's a little bit, it is a bit of the documentation type factor in this one, because we are in the business space, of course. So double check anything that you've had written up as far as your lawyering type, solicitor type stuff, to being fully in that legal realm of accuracy. And for anything else that is more to do with just the casual communication in a business frame of mind, that you're trying to negotiate some stuff, or you just need to let someone know that there's a meeting on, all of that sort of thing. So have that awareness around how you are using your words, how you are actually doing the actual communication in and of itself too. There's so many different ways to do that. There should be some method that you can use that's going to communicate what you need to be saying, that you want people to know, and that's in that realm. Okay, so there you go, Marie. Redoing a legal doc for your mum's will, incorrect dates on original. It's exactly what we had with my mum's. That there was only one surviving witness to my mum's will that could be, that was still alive to correct the date. There was something within that signature and the date combination that was creating the fact it could have been an illegal, a non-valid will. Not saying illegal, but it wasn't valid anymore because the date was wrong. Luckily, that surviving witness could re-notarise it, as in knowing who my mum was. Otherwise, it would have been a lot more awkward. And more recent things that we've had with other wills and legal documents ourselves. So from personal experience, make sure you do have it right and all things, correct with dates and witnessing. Fingers crossed you get your decent offer on the house today and we have a contract. Yay! Yes. That'd be wonderful, won't it, Dee? I know you've been waiting a while. Wonderful. Good news for that one. Yes. And it's not just fingers crossed, positive thoughts, manifest it, know what's happened. So you're moving into the process of actually signing it. Here we go with our abundance. the fish, the schooling, this is in the home space, remember. So whatever you're putting forward in that home space, all that you're organising around family celebrations is going to be just so full of joy, happiness. It's the abundance of the food that you're going to do, almost to the point of probably, like most, as we're organising and planning for Christmas breaks or holiday, depending how you celebrate, we do overdo it. I feel we really do overindulge, overplan, there's that abundance. But look, it's okay. Plan it out wisely so that you have your resources being used in what not so much wise, because fish, school, wisdom, wise, all that stuff. Put the thoughts into how it can be most sustainable and stretch out all of that abundance where it can be shared, and it can be shared further afield than just your family. More into the community a bit too. And wherever there is others who are needing help that don't have as much in that form of abundance, give it as much as you too can receive it. If you are on that other end where you just quite haven't got enough for this year, in any type of living sustainably because of your situation, be open to receiving too those gifts from others, because we are in one humanity. And last night's meditation for me really did bring that feeling to the core, that we, as much as I'm a one person, how much difference can my meditation make to the gist of things? But it does, because we are one in that completeness of the humanity of how and where we live. It doesn't matter that how and where we live. It's bringing everything to our life from the heart, and that then joins and connects with everybody else's. So, and that then in itself creates that schooling that, we've heard that term, herd immunity many times through this last year. It is that it's not sheeples, it's not a herd, it's the individual in the whole, and yet there is that whole. So remember that as you're moving about your day-to-day in your home environment, that we are all interconnected, but your specialness, that uniqueness, treasure that. Move within that, because it's who we are. You can't be anything else. So it is awesome. Dee, I just noticed that. It is awesome. Just know it is. And Deb, you did a big shot last night for the underprivileged here in Galway. That's a wonderful way of sharing our energies, and what a day to do it, as the energy's shifting with the solstice and the conjunction of the stars and the stars and the moons, not moons. What's the bigger ones? Planets. The planets. There you go. You can tell my head's still a bit in the clouds, I think. And here we are, we're moving into the clouds. Allow all of what is your emotions to be what they are. Here we've got the clouds, the darkness moving into the light. There is little birdies up there. You can tell that I love the birds while I listen. You can just see it there. I love this card because it brings that essence of what is from our deepest depths. I do take this in this context today, that it's our deepest depths, fears, worries, and concerns, the lightning, the spark of the energy that's within that. And it has that flow of the energy moving up and out where the birds are flying free. Look at that as your own energy and the influence that has on your day to day. Those moments where you might be feeling a bit sad or troubled, or, shit hits the fan sometimes, and it does, where it feels like that lightning strike, that storm. Oh. And I drank all my coffee, so my cup's empty. I can't take a drink right now unless I leave the room. So, the burst of energies that are happening even now and around from what the solar, as in the sun, is sending out to universally, as to how it might affect the energies of the earth. It could feel like it's stormy, even within ourselves, that it feels like it's stormy. But it all moves on. It's the cycling force of what is energy, its movement, its flow, whether from those darknesses into the light or from the light back into a darkness. It's just frequencies and energies and vibrations and feelings and all that's involved with that. Bring it out into the sunshine and acknowledge that we have these flows of energy, that the clouds moving over. You don't see clouds stay 24/7 forever, they move on. If you sit or stand